The Distinguished Alumni Award, the highest award given by the University of Memphis Alumni Association, is an honor which goes to a university graduate for distinguished personal and career accomplishments, as well as service to the community and the university. Again, please turn your attention to the video screens.
I would say that my dad bleeds tiger blue, knows who all the players are every year, their background. He could probably tell you where they went to high school. Very intense and very much, one of the biggest Memphis Tiger fans I've ever met.
One of my fondest memories of growing up was going to many University of Memphis, which was then Memphis State, basketball games with my dad.
Richard Glassman's generosity manifests itself through his participation in the Big Brothers program. He's brought into his family and our family, William, and he's done that with no expectation of any return other than the satisfaction of giving something to someone else and seeing someone else succeed.
Richard is very, very proud of William. William is in his third year of law school at the University of Memphis, and when Richard talks about him, you can't find a more highlighted moment in his conversation than when he's speaking about William, especially because he's at the University of Memphis Law School, which is very close and dear to Richard's heart.
He's very proud of the fact that the law school was able to relocate into the old post office building.
It is probably the premier facility for law schools in the United States. Richard is devoted to the University of Memphis, where he went both undergraduate and to law school, and he thought it would enhance the image of the school generally and the law school in particular.
He loves to talk about his experiences there, about the wonderful things that people are doing there, the president, the faculty, the students, the athletes, everyone.
Dad, congratulations on your award. And I know everyone appreciates you being here 2 hours past your strict 8 o'clock bedtime. So I know that you really care about the university and you're excited to get this award because you are still here past 8 o'clock.
Please join me in congratulating our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Richard Glassman.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured.
I hope you'll excuse me. I'm usually talking to 12 people in a jury box, and this is a little different. I'd like to thank the Alumni Association for selecting me for this, their highest honor, and congratulate the other recipients who are receiving awards tonight. Anyone who knows me knows that I commonly use four-letter words fairly often. And I think tonight we should have a theme of four-letter word. Don't worry, Susan, it's okay. The four-letter word is H-E-L-P. For those of you who went to the University of Tennessee, that spells help. Help is a key word in our family, in our community, and in our world. As Penny just said, help is what we need to do for people who are less fortunate, who need our help. All of us started some years ago, somewhere, somehow, and someone helped us be what we are today. This all started for me several years ago when Dan Beasley called me. I'll never forget, I was in my car coming back from a deposition in Nashville, and he said, Richard, there are several things have happened. Several people cannot accede to the throne of the presidency of the Alumni Association, and I need for you to help me. It will only involve 4 meetings, 1.5 hours each. I promise you that's the total commitment for 1 year. Right, Dan. No one could stand here before you tonight without the help of others. And in my life, there have been so many people who have helped me be here tonight. My wife, Susan Lawless Glassman, or as she prefers to be called, St. Susan, taught me early on how important it is to give back through the Child Advocacy Center, through Porter Leith Children's Center, and other organizations. And it's so important in our community today that we who have been successful try to help those who have been less successful. I want to say thank you to Nursey, or as she is legally known, Vandella Bailey Knox, because I know she's listening and watching over all of us. In our family, not only Susan, who is an Alumni Life member, but also our daughters Lauren, Catherine, Zoe, and Samantha have helped me during the times that I needed their help. And as you saw from the video, they are the greatest young ladies any dad could ever ask for. Thanks, guys. Special note about Zoe. She attended one summer course last summer, and she came home and said, "Now I'm an alumni." Well, this week, she became a life member of the Alumni Association. And I told Penny this story just a minute ago about help. Susan and I were at a charity auction, and we won the right to have one of our children be the ball boy at a University of Memphis basketball game. And one of R.C. Johnson's fellas called me up and said, "Which game would you like?" And I picked a game, and he said, "Well, have your son come down to the floor." I said, whoa, we don't do boys. There are no sons. He said, "Well, you can't do it. It's ball boy." I said, "Let me help you understand how that doesn't work." And Zoe was the first ball boy for a University of Memphis basketball game. A true friend is someone who you call and say, "I need your help." And the answer that you hear on the other end of the phone is, "I'll be right over." No questions. I've been lucky enough through my life to have some wonderful true friends, starting with Lou Strasberg when I entered the University of Memphis, known commonly as Doodah Doodah. David Young, a dear friend who now lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, who's here with us tonight. My brother-in-law, Matt Lawless, who you saw. And yes, my closest and dearest friend, Mr. Nike, Willie Gregory, who has been an enormous friend to this university, and we thank you, Willie. And to my brother-in-law and my sister, Mickey Lippy from Seattle, who are here tonight, who have been a huge support and help to me through the years. Several years ago at one of our Christmas parties, Congressman Harold Ford Jr. came up to me and said, "Do you understand what you've done for this young man who you took at age 10 through Big Brothers Big Sisters?" And I said, "No, we haven't done anything for him. It's what he's done for us." And Junior said, "No, you have helped him understand that there's another world out there that he can strive for and that he can work hard to try to be a part of." And I hope that someday, William, who graduated from the University of Memphis and is now a 3L in our law school, I hope that someday the help that our family has given him will allow him to achieve this award and be standing before you one night, and that there'll be someone around who will help me get up these steps. A lawyer cannot be a success without the help of wonderful clients and good law partners. One of my first clients is here tonight, Jan Williams, with her husband Roger and her daughter from 1974, I believe. And my law partners are here, Tim Edwards, Carl Wyatt, Robert Cox, and Dale Tuttle. And I thank them for putting up with me and for being here tonight and helping me get to where I am today. I have so many times said, I need all the help I can get. And that's absolutely true. And I think that in closing, I want to tell you a short story that now that I've been honored, if I'm chastised, it doesn't make any difference, right, Dr. Raines? The law school is downtown because of good Chardonnay. Dr. Raines and I were having dinner, and after the first bottle, not glass, bottle, she said, I am not moving that law school downtown. It's an integral part of this campus, and we cannot let it leave the campus. After the second bottle, the law school went downtown. This is a great time to be a member of Tiger Nation. This is a marvelous event. Tammy Hedges and her staff are to be commended. This absolutely makes me so very proud to be a part of the University of Memphis. Thank you.
I know that I just need your light. I've never done before.